Refreshed, rejuvenated and raring to go, the Albion welcome Wolves for their first league game at the Amex in 2024. Hinchelwood, now Welbeck lines it up and he caught it sweetly, took a deflection, Brighton corner. Welbeck lined it up, took the deflection, and flew over the bar. It was Dunk as ever, a big threat as Estupiñán wraps his foot around it, back post should be 1-0 off the line by Doyle. Just couldn't get the right contact at the back post. Difficult height, he was stooping and he got the slightest of touches on it. He thinks it should have been a goal. Those fans who have made it down from the Midlands in fine voice tonight. Gilmour, what a pass, pinpoint. Absolute precision from Gilmour. It's really opened the game up. On the overlap is Milner, and it's a really good block in the end. Milner trying to cut it back for a teammate. End-to-end stuff now. Wolves on the counter. Neto lines it up. Neto flashes it wide. Oh, it wasn't far away from a Wolves opener. Gary O'Neill knows it. Pedro Neto knows it. Brighton know it. It was a warning. Flashed off that sweet left foot. Just didn't wrap his foot around it enough to bring it inside Jason Steele's post. To Gilmour. Gilmour charging through. Quick feet as well, and he's caught by Lamina. And that's a free kick in a dangerous position. Gilmour, so much energy in midfield. He was caught here. Whipped in by Gross. Great delivery. Van Hecke over the bar. He's taken a touch though. Brighton corner. Van Hecke so close to his first Albion goal. Let brilliantly, but Sarr got a good connection on it. Did Van Hecke get a touch? He was certainly in the thick of it. He got the slightest of touches. So De Zerbi watches on. Pretty content so far, I would imagine. Trying to arc it over the top. Notte now fouled by Totti. Gilmour going in strongly on Dawson, who may have caught Gilmour on the way through. Craig Pawson's going to have a think about it. Just heating up before half-time, this one. And now there's De Zerbi and O'Neill, peacemakers, or at least attempting to be, as the two benches clash. Has he caught him there? Van Hecke slightly in the way. Estupiñán. He's lost out there. Neto. Estupiñán for company. Neto uses his body well and he's shrugged off the Ecuadorian and still makes the save, and Cunha can't prod it home. Massive chance for Wolves at the start of the second half. Matheus Cunha, thanks to Pedro Neto's fine work, had the chance. It's great work from Neto, shrugged off Estupiñán, cut it back. Steele with a really good stop down low. Great reactions, close to him. Cunha stabbing the rebound over the bar. It's a bad miss. Instructions for his players from Roberto De Zerbi. Pedro, a beautiful turn. Left foot, Estupiñán. Milner's down the line, here he is. Milner, looking for Pedro, it's prodded through by Welbeck. Is Pedro in? He might well be. Great block from Semedo. Outstanding recovery from the Wolves fullback. On for Buonanotte. Buonanotte is out-muscled by Totti. All centre-back brings it forward, Sarabia. Doyle. And Doyle's pass is lacking at the crucial moment. And now Hinshelwood, pursued by Doyle. He wants to atone for his poor pass moments ago. It's Pedro wide right, it's Hinshelwood down the line. Well, who can he pick out? Off the post! Would have been a disastrous own goal for the visitors. They've done just enough to keep it out. A flying Brighton counter-attack. Hinshelwood at the heart of it, may well have been marginally offside. It was Kilman off his own post. Skipper. Unfortunate that it ricocheted back off him. Gilmour, so tight in there. Lovely touch from Buonanotte. Gross couldn't hold it. Sarabia looks to bring it clear as Neto bent his run and stayed on side. He's flying forward, up against Dunk. Neto, great speed, great stop. Jason Steele does enough. Neto's quick, isn't he? Lightning quick. Needed that stop from Steele. James Milner makes way for Adam Webster. Outright second on the list now, James Milner, in all-time Premier League appearances. De Zerbi consulting the tactics folder. To Semedo. Neto, Webster couldn't get there. Neto drags it all the way across goal. Lamptey will get there. Neto can't believe that he hasn't opened the scoring here. He's waited perfectly by Semedo. Stayed onside. Nothing Webster could do. And Neto drags it badly in the end. Ended up being neither a cross nor a shot. Bench deep in discussion. He's Dunk in the centre of a back three now. Webster on the left of him, Van Hecker on the right. Looking for Gross. It's going to end up at the feet of Gross as well, but Lemina read that to perfection and plays it down the line to perfection. And there's an opportunity for a break, and Steele's come all the way out, and Cunha has gone round him. And Cunha's finish is absolutely dreadful. He needed finesse and he could not provide it at all. Wild passage of play, definitely onside. Steele had come rushing out, was committed. Cunha, all he had to do was keep it and find a teammate rather than go for glory. Not what was required by Matheus Cunha. Neto, that's a neat touch. Lemina ahead of Cunha. That's who he uses. And Lemina Steele with the stop. An important one as well. Beaten away to his right-hand side. As Pascal Gross is picked out. Fizzed in. Doesn't drop for either Hinshelwood or Ferguson. It does for Lamptey. Now Lallana to Pedro on the swivel, beautiful feet, and he didn't get the shot off. He couldn't find space to pull the trigger. And that is the final whistle. Neither side could find a way through.